Hello everyone. So in this today's video we're gonna learn what is input decorator in Angular. So before starting it, so let's first try to understand why we actually need this input decorator in Angular. So there is a very famous interview question which is how we can share data between two components in Angular. So the answer is we can do it by using input and output decorator, which helps to communicate with parent and child. So input allows the flow of data from your parent to child, whereas output allows the flow of data from child to parent. So in this below picture, you can see that the data is flowing from parent to child when we make use of this input. All right. So we must follow some hierarchy to achieve this particular parent-child relationship. So we must have our parent selectors inside which we need to have our child selector. All right. So this was all about theory part. So let's dive into the code. So I have created a parent component inside which I have my child component created. This is nested below this particular parent. Alright, so let's first try to have the relationship. How we can do it? We can do it by using this particular thing. So inside our parent, we need to have the selector of child. Okay, so let's try to do that now. So inside our parent, I will have the selector of child. So this selector is coming from here. So this name will be same as this. Inside our child component, you can see the selector. Okay, so we have did that, and let's check the output. So here you can see we have our parent and child component. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to pass data from your parent to your child. Okay, suppose inside my parent component, okay, I have a employee name. Let's have a property ename of type string, and we'll have a value John. Okay, so what I have to do now, I have to pass this ename to the child component. Okay, so inside our child, I need to have a property. Okay, let's have a property name as employee name of type string. Okay, so whenever we need to send a data from parent to a child, so we need to make use of this input. Okay, so we need to decorate it with input. Okay, so when we make use of this input, now it tells that now this employee name can receive data from your parent. Okay, so how we can do it? So we can do it just by going inside this app child selector. Okay, we can have the property of the child. Okay, when we say @input, so this can receive data. All right, so let's have this name inside this selector. Okay, and paste it here. So this can receive data from your parent. Okay, so what is the property name of your parent? It is ename. So I can share this ename to the child now. Okay, let's paste it. Okay, so what I have did, I have passed this parent data to the child data. Okay, and where is this present? This is present inside your child component with this decorator. Okay, so now let's try to print this data on your HTML. Okay, let's have a h4 tag name received from parent. Okay, let's have the interpolation, and let's have this name here. Okay, let's save it and let's check the output. So now you can see we have received the data in child component now. So this John is present inside your parent component. Okay, this John. So now let's try to change the name. Let's try to change the name as John Smith and see the output. So in my parent, the employee name is John Smith, and I am passing this data to the child. Okay, so now you can see the name has been changed to John Smith. Okay, so in the same way we can do, we can also pass some object. Let's try to create an employee object with the name eobj. So I have a employee object now. So what I have to do, I have to pass this object to my child. Okay, we have to do the same thing. So inside our child component, I need to have a property which is decorated with this @input. Okay, let's have the property name as employee obj object. All right. So when we make use of this input, so now this can receive data. So we have to pass this data now from parent. Okay, we have to pass this data to the child. So inside our selector, what we have to do, we have to make use of this property of child inside here, inside the selector. Okay, and I have to pass the data from parent. Which data I have to pass? I have to pass this employee object data. So let's have this inside this selector. Okay, so now what it will do, it will pass your employee object data to this employee object of your child. Okay, so inside our child, you can see this has received the data now. So now let's try to console and check if we have received the data or not. Console.log. So this is basically an object. Let's stringify this. Now let's try to console this. Okay, there is some error. Okay, so the name is incorrect, sorry. So the name should match, right? You can see that's the reason we are facing error. So the name here is EMO, so which is incorrect. So this name should match the input selector which we have used here. Okay, employee. Now let's try to save. So compile successful, and let's try to console. See, we are receiving the data. So now let me have this here, data from child, so that it will be clear to you guys. Then say the data is from child and we are receiving this data, and this data is present inside your parent. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try to have this inside a list. Okay, so what I now can make use of this object, because inside this object I'm getting data from your parent, so I can make use of that now. Let's go and check the output now. So as you can see, we are receiving this data here inside our child. So what we have did, we have passed data from our parent component to our child component. Let's try to change this object a little bit and check the output. So as you can see, we are getting this data again. So in this way, what we have did, we have successfully completed the communication from parent to child by using this @input decorator. Alright guys, so this was all about input decorator in Angular. If you have any doubt, then you can mention that in the comment. I'll definitely gonna answer that. So in the next session, we're gonna learn what is output decorator in Angular. Alright, so we will cover that. So till then, bye bye and keep learning.